QuickBid contains several pre-formatted on-screen reports in the Bid Reports window to help you manage, analyze, and stock your bid. To run a report for a bid in QuickBid, start by selecting the bid. Then, click the Reports button from the toolbar at the top of the screen. The Bid Reports window appears. There are 4 different report sections. Bid Reports summarizes your whole bid, as well as specific markup and job cost summaries. You should view the analysis reports for your current bid and a similar bid you previously won or lost to see how the current bid compares. Labor reports are for managing workers in the field and tracking labor burden, hours, pay, and production rates. And material reports for soliciting vendor quotes if you're not using eQuotes, purchasing materials, and stocking your job site. Select the reports you wish to generate by checking the boxes next to each report. You can easily select or deselect them all using the Select All or Select None buttons at the bottom of the list. You can run a single report, all reports, or any combination thereof. Next to each report is an Options button, which opens the Modify Options window. You can move between reports using the Previous and Next buttons to quickly set the options you need without leaving the window. The Modify Options window contains 3 sections: Group By, What to Show, and Options. Each report includes different options in each section. The Group By section determines whether you want to group information on the report. Depending on the report, you may see options for bid alternates, bid sections, bid areas, cost codes, condition type, and supplier. If you choose multiple grouping options, information appears in groups within groups in order. For instance, grouping by sections and type would break items up by sections and then by condition type within each section. Likewise, grouping by alternate in sections would break items out into the different alternates with each section inside. You don't have to select a grouping option if you don't want to. The What to Show section allows you to select different levels of detail that appear on your reports. Depending on what you intend to do with your report, you may want to include different types of information. You can show things like conditions, unit prices, cost totals, or production rates, and even show your overhead and profit figures separately from the rest of your totals. Consider running a report multiple times with different options selected each time to find the right level of detail for your intended use. QuickBid remembers your selections the next time you run the report, so once you have it dialed in, you won't need to make any changes the next time you run the report. The Options section modifies certain fields. For instance, on reports with production information, you can choose to see the labor amount in days instead of hours. On reports with cost codes, you can choose to see account codes instead. Once you've set your options, you can choose which division and sections or area and typical areas to allow from the right side of the window. Like in the Reports section, there are Select All and Select None buttons under each section. The global options at the bottom of the screen apply to every report. If your selected bid contains an accepted alternate or change order, you can choose to include that information in your report. However, if you only want to run the report on a specific alternate or change order, be sure to select that record instead of the base bid and then run the report as usual. Click the Reports Library button to open the Reports Library window. Select a report to view a description at the bottom of the window. If you determine you won't use a report, you can place it back in the library. Select the report and click the right arrow to move it out of the dialog list and back into the library. When you click the OK button, the report no longer appears in the list. The Page Setup button lets you change the print format of the report. Refresh Report Data is for custom Crystal Report users. See the QuickBid Knowledge Base article titled Creating Custom Reports in Crystal Reports for more detail. Once you've set your filters and selected which reports you'd like to see, you can print them using the Print button, but we recommend you view them on screen instead. Click Preview to open the reports in the Bid Reports Preview window. Each report displays in sequence. You can browse a report using the black arrows and switch reports using the Previous and Next Report buttons. You can still print the reports using the print icon, or you can export the report to a variety of different formats using the export icon. When finished, click the Close button.